Today is September 22nd. We are in Lauingen, Germany, and we are standing in front of the KM1 facility. This is where KM1 does a lot of their production. They have a beautiful shop in there. They do all their 3D printing in here and their lasers and everything. It's a fantastic facility. It's actually really big. It's a lot bigger than I thought. We're going to go inside and we're going to meet Mr. Krug and Carmen Krug, the owners of KM1, and hopefully do some filming in there. Can't wait to get in there. This is one of the buildings here at the KM1 facility, and we're gonna walk into that shop. Oh my God, this is gonna be so exciting. Hopefully the new BR05 is on display, which is just released. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Can't wait to get in there. So here we are at the beautiful, beautiful KM1 showroom. Andreas and Carmen and Frau Melle, they invited us for some coffee, and we had some snacks, and here we are going to film a little bit of the beautiful showroom. This is a nice testing area for the electronics, all the functions, and it's a beautiful building. He's got the beautiful 1-gauge trees from MBR in Poland. And right here we have Mr. Melle and Frau Melle. Hello, everybody. And here we have the beautiful showroom. Oh my God, look at all these trains. Andreas just brought out the 05s. Here's a beautiful photo gray 05 and a beautiful gold 05. Oh, it's just such an amazing locomotive. Look at that. That's a beautiful locomotive.
Yeah.
And the gold one.
Okay. When we got our first stock, which did 2 months ago,
here we have a Deutsche Bundesbahn version with the gold boiler
only
bands.
outside.
Look at how nice.
In her own small bed. But at the end, of course, she was sleeping not in our bed. Yet.
So nice.
But when,
this is a beautiful locomotive. This is a 2M locomotive for G gauge, a handmade brass model. And then here we have the first O gauge production, BR82 class. Some of the new freight cars that are going to come out this year. And the Franco Krusty, the BR50. That is going to be a beautiful locomotive. But here we have a very nice showroom. All the passenger cars.
Not home. He's not relaxed. We need to go out immediately. And so we allowed him to sleep on our bed as a baby. Because also we were really tired.
Yes.
And, we
look at this.
But right now he's got his own.
The TEE is up there. Look at these beautiful showcases. Oh my God. BR44s, the 39s. Andreas says he has about 400 locomotives, every model and car. They keep one of for the museum. They're going to actually build a museum in the back of the facility. Beautiful. V200, V300.
Few days ago. So we had to go to the
Beautiful.
and he got an injection and he flipped the cookies, you know. it was really
So nice.
He was shaking, and at the evening the vet called us, okay, listen, there are some bad things in his digestive system, he needs some medicine as well. And but now he's recovering step by step.
That's cool. Yeah, they put everything in there. Yes.
Oh, the beautiful Rheingold.
If you let him alone 1 minute, everything is got in houses and
Ah, this is a beautiful case right here.
yes.
All the BR10s.
Was at my house the other day. I have a cat, and he's got some toys, and her dog ate the little mouse, the toy. So she said that the next morning.
All the track, KM1 track, all the structures, everything is beautifully organized. The smoke fluid, this is great. Also, they have some RC models that they sell here in the store. This is just a beautiful, beautiful facility. Some of the live steam engines. It's awesome. Fantastic. This is Andreas and his wife, Carmen. Those are the owners of the company. Really, really cool. Just a beautiful store. Definitely. Andreas, when do you have your open days? The facility, the open days?
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. But you have your yearly event where you invite open to the public.
Yeah, this year it is December 4th.
December 4th.
Factory show over here.
Yes.
And we also invite our customers. So we provide some food and some drinks. And
Oh my God.
Shop here, and usually we show the latest and samples.
Yes.
At that time. And it's this year December 4th. If Corona allows.
If Corona allows
last
it.
year we had just a digital show.
Yes.
Show, but this year we plan to have a show in presence with customer, of course.
Because what I was thinking, maybe bring a group from the States, you know,
Yeah.
15, 20 guys. They would love that, you know.
We will enjoy.
One gauge guys, December 4th.
And if you visit, the next day we will steam a traction engine.
Yes. That would be something to do. Definitely. This is really some kind of room work sound, you know?
Right.
And the final sound file is going to be programmed over here. We have some special programming connector, because if we do it on the track, as most of the PCB suppliers do, and also we did in former times, it takes too long, because we have true hi-fi quality on our sound decoder, not less. It's CD quality.
Wow.
And if we write the data to the memory, it would take about maybe 1.5 hours
For
in a
each locomotive?
for a conventional way.
Wow.
But with this system, it takes us 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Yeah,
Wow.
because we have, with this 5-pin connector, we have direct access to the memory.
Wow.
And when KM1 will supply the own programming tool, it will be very fast as well. So if customer makes any changes on the sound file, they can write it extremely fast. He does not have to wait 1 hour, 2 hours until he can hear the result. He can just program it. After 7 minutes, you have all the functions, everything on.
That's
on
amazing.
the yeah?
That's a great innovation.
It is. It
Wow.
really is, and it comes first time with the 05. 05 was not supposed to have front and rear speakers, but during the production process, we really made big efforts to bring speakers to the boiler as well. It could have been, if we designed it in first time already like that, it could have been optimized already, but at least we have now speakers over here.
So there's a speaker in the locomotive?
Yeah, 2 speakers in the locomotive and 1 in the tender.
Wow.
And so with this range of widths, we can control the sound. Does it come only from here or from there or from there?
Wow.
So this is a really stereo balancing sound decoder.
Wow.
Where we can locate the noise from the, let's say, coal shoveling or cylinders
or taking water at the back.
Sure,
You know?
sure.
And also, this is a bigger speaker with 8 centimeter diameter, and we have two, I think 28 centimeter speakers inside with
Wow.
a speaker cone.
So is this technology and the multiple speakers, is this the first locomotive that offers this now,
Yeah.
the 05?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. And then I'm imagining in the future, most of them will also have this
Yeah,
technology,
yeah.
right?
If we have enough space, we apply this kind of technology. Basically, our sound decoders do always have this on board, but if we make use of it, depends on the project.
I see. I see.
Yeah. So we
Makes
can
sense.
do it, we don't have to do it.
Right, right.
It's really funny to listen to that engine when you suddenly hear some pumps only on loco side and not on the tender side.
Right.
You know?
Right.
This is really a maybe historical moment.
It
in
is. It's
modern
true.
train history.
Right. And
So you see, they are going to be unpacked. They get some optical inspection. They get some technical inspection. They need to run on the track. We check if the motor is running smoothly and gear is running smoothly. And they get the programming over here, and then they get back to their box. They get some certificate that we issue, where we point out what has been done at which date with which serial number, and the serial number is then also written to the invoices. So even if we ship an engine to Europe or to the United States, after 10 years, we can tell you where it has been delivered first time.
oh, that's interesting. Right.
So we know,
right.
has it been shipped to a dealer? Has it been shipped to a private person?
Right.
Has it been shipped to France, to
Right.
Germany, Switzerland?
You'll
or
know
to-
how many hands
Yes,
touch this model.
yes.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
And this is also very helpful for some customers who want to purchase a second-hand engine.
Right.
Yeah, and sometimes also in Europe we have the situation that some dealers offer a mint engine, a new, brand new engine, but we know it has been sent 3 years ago to
Right.
a private person
Right,
already.
right, right,
And so
right.
we really try to make everything with some transparency for,
Right.
for customers.
That's a
that
really
they
good-
really know what they can get from KM1.
That is a great idea. Wow, wow.
And all these serial numbers you can see are on the box as well. So this serial number 052377. And this will be written to our
the invoice.
system, on the invoice. Our not the customer's invoice, because he has this number himself, but to our invoice into our files, in our system, to our server, and we can look after it if we need
That's
at any time.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Andreas, could I film the running of the 05 a little bit?
Yeah,
This
sure,
one? Oh
sure.
my good. This is a Deutsche Bundesbahn version.
If you want, we can. Bist du gerade fertig, Alex? Leg ihn nur mal drauf und dann lass uns noch mal fahren. Ich möchte es noch filmen, weißt du, wie es testet. Wo ist Lautstärkeregelung?
F15.
F15, dann machen wir es kurz laut. It's better for us.
Wo ist der MCLR hier drauf? An dem freien oder an dem anderen?
Nee, MCLR müsste der theoretisch sein.
Theoretisch.
Now you can hear it's already a very strong sound, right? Yeah. But we can control it by a function key. Now it's
Oh, you can regulate
Yeah.
the volume.
yeah.
Wow.
Now it's step 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, so customer can control the volume very easily by
Very
function
easily.
key.
Wow, that's awesome.
You hear this noise is really coming from the cylinders right now.
Exactly where it should be.
Yeah.
What a beautiful model.
For the cylinder noises, for our high quality sound, we have more than 500 samples, different samples.
500. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So this makes it really realistic, you know.
Fantastic. Wow. Yes.
Also, the injector sound now. Injectors are over there. They are balanced to the middle, so that when you are here, you can really hear it. It's coming from the cabin.
Incredible.
You know, but a water pump is only on the front speakers.
Right.
So it's really coming from here.
That's
So that's I mean it's
incredible.
I mean it's not for garden railwaying, you know.
sure.
But for all the people who have a really short and nice layout in their living room or in their house, whatever, they can really enjoy that kind.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Come here. This is the pump. You have to listen with your both ears.
It's right there. Exactly where it should be. That's simply remarkable. Wow.
This is a new dimension in model train sounds.
It absolutely is. Wow. I've never seen or heard anything like that before.
Das war jetzt der weg von.
I hope that you have a patent on the idea.
Wow. I have the source code. of
You have the source
decoder.
code. There you go.
That's much more. I mean, the problem is we have so many ideas. We made so many inventions to this business. We cannot hold a patent for
You
all
can't.
of them. You
You
know,
can't.
It is not my attitude to fight with others, and I am happy if I can make put some new idea that others do as well.
Right.
Which happened many times in
Yes.
the past already.
Well, you were the first.
So this is good for customers because we bring this hobby up. You know,
Yeah,
it gets more quality. It's more better for customers. But even the same is true for the couplers. You know,
Yeah.
we have these Kinelectric couplers.
Right.
We produced ourselves, right? By the way, for the 05, this is sliding. You can't
I
see
see.
anything. But if it has to go through a small radius, this is
the whole
sliding
thing could move.
along with the
Wow.
kinematic. So this is ball beared and sprung.
So it's very easy to hook that tender to the locomotive now, right?
Sure.
With that coupler.
And then, you see, Alex, kuppel sie mal. Kannst du machen. So we have a tool that we ship along with the engines, where you can use to disconnect.
Oh, I
You see like that?
That's incredible.
There are no more wires,
That's awesome.
right?
Wow.
And if we now couple the engine,
That's the way it absolutely should be.
finish.
That's incredible. Ha! Wow. It makes it a lot easier. It's,
We developed that system 2 years ago already. With the 56, it came the first time.
wow.
Yeah. And I think this is also very helpful for because in the past years we always had the cable
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we had to hook up
Sure,
and
harnessed.
with the harness
Right.
and with a kinematic coupler with the hooks, and so this is a new system, meaning this PCB is going to be picked up just with a coupler,
Right.
and then we have, I can show it to you here. This is the opposite side from the locomotive. You see? So
Exactly. Pops right in there.
the PCB slides in there, and also there is a sprung
That clips
brass cup that
Right.
keeps it inside,
Got it.
and it is long enough that it's really a strong and 100% perfect connection.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
we have 20 contacts coming up from upside and downside, and all the rest is the kinematic system that we had before.
That's fantastic.
You know?
Absolutely. So, Andreas, my question to you is now on O gauge. How do you see the O gauge business coming in the future? Do you expect great things?
Yes, I think yes, because in the past, when we didn't know O-scale projects at all, my opinion was that O-scale is still a smaller market compared to 1 gauge.
So,
But
in Europe in general,
in
is
Europe,
O gauge is smaller? Yeah.
O-gauge, this was my impression.
Mm-hmm.
But when we see what's going on right now in the O-gauge market, we have to see and consider that maybe it's approximately same size market already. And this market is still growing. We lost a lot of customers from 1 gauge to O scale because they said, O scale, I have the same detailing but need less space.
For sure, for sure.
And this is the most important argue
Yes.
for O scale.
Yeah.
And now we get back those customers.
Right.
They are happy, say, hey, I can buy KM1 again. So now we
Exactly
are doing
right.
O scale.
It takes less space, and that's
It takes
huge.
less space, but it's still very, very detailed.
Right.
And also we bring all the functions that we have in 1 gauge, which was not usually not in past with other brands. We bring all those features and all those functions also to the O scale
Right.
market.
Dynamic smoke and the
Dynamic
sound
smoke,
and
the sound,
Yeah.
and also the kinelectric coupler, or many moving parts. Yeah, as we have, for example, here at the see at the 05. I can show you at this side. We have some slide windows which are really working.
That's so
you know, they can display the engine with a closed or open window.
That's awesome.
And also we do this in O scale too.
It's fantastic.
So I think this O scale market is growing, and it was a good idea for us to start in O scale
Absolutely.
business.
I don't
Especially-
believe there's anyone else making right now any O gauge locomotives with cylinder smoke and all that, is there?
Yeah, maybe they will try.
Right.
They will try and they will do something about it. But I'm pretty sure that we can provide a high quality product at a affordable price.
Right.
You know, to the customers. And as it is in 1 gauge too, sometimes they are not very patient. Customers
Right.
want to have it immediately, but it's the same philosophy. We do not ship a product when it's not 100% finished.
Perfect. Right.
No?
Right.
So this is it makes me feel better and
Right.
more relieved. And if you collect an engine like that and you spend €2,000 even in O scale for a brass engine, after 10 years you will not know if you waited 1 year longer.
Right.
But if you
Exactly.
see
Right.
the mistake
Right.
and the faults
Right.
after 10 years, you will still know.
That's right. That's a very good concept. That's right.
And this is what I'm sure it is much more important finally for customers,
Right.
even if it takes more time.
Exactly right.
And another good argue is we can afford to use that time.
Right.
There are other companies that need to ship, yeah,
Right.
just to get the product to the customer,
Right.
and they don't have this time to make it really the good quality,
Right.
and test it and
Well,
improve it. You know,
You also have the luxury of everything that you learned, all your trials and tribulations with 1 gauge. You take all that knowledge and you already have it for the
Sure.
O gauge.
sure,
That's huge.
sure.
You know, and that's something that that's done in trial and error. And
And there is another issue. I say this very honestly to you now. We experienced that our designs were taken in China and used from other 1 gauge manufacturers to produce exactly the same model in O scale instead of 1 gauge.
interesting.
You know, and what shall we do about it?
Right.
Getting a law trial in China, or
Right.
you know,
It's impossible in
spending
China.
money?
Exactly.
No, I decided we produce them ourselves. So if this is my design of the 05, if I want to do it in O scale, I use my design and do it in China.
Exactly
And
right.
if someone else of our competitors thinks he can just take our design behind the doors
Right.
and make this project 05 in O scale,
Yeah.
I can start it today.
Exactly.
You know, this is my way to do the competition.
Right.
So, and I think it's I don't want to be aggressive. It's not that kind of story, but I just want to keep what's my own.
Exactly.
Because for 05, I can tell you, we invested 5 years for all the detailing, for all the versions to make it as perfect as it is right now. We really had to research so long time because there are not too many data available. There are a lot of various types we did at the same time, and every type must match with the prototypical pictures, and
Right.
sometimes the drawings are different compared to the pictures as it was in
Very
real life,
difficult.
you know?
Very difficult.
So it was a long time we had to invest to bring out this model as it is today.
Wow.
And so if I can use all this investment for O-Gauge as well.
Why
You
not?
know?
Exactly.
Why not?
Exactly.
This is time saving, cost saving, and we have a second life for
Exactly.
for all this.
And you reach another
designers.
market.
Yeah, and
which
we
is
reach another
huge.
market, and also we can expand our business.
Right.
And this is exactly what we intend to do.
Fantastic. Wow. Well, we are just overwhelmed. This is going to be a fantastic video. Thank you so much, Andreas, for all your time, for all your hospitality. It was just an absolute pleasure to be here. And we will be back and we will do a lot more filming. So
Welcome at any time.
thank you, Andreas.